Prior to plugging into DaniJohnson.com, our family was devastated when we got hit with a $22,000 fine. And my husband lost his job, his career. We were totally in financial stress, and I didn't know what to do. Finally, I decided to go back to the workforce. Using the skills that I applied with Dani Johnson's techniques and strategies, I was able to double my salary and income within 4 months. I landed a corporate executive regional vice president position without a university degree. And I was just blown away by that. Not only that, we are now paying off, we've paid off to date, since then, $27,500 in debt. My husband and our family, our relationships have been restored, and it's just amazing to be assured what's happening. So if you think that you can use these in anything that you want to do, you got to plug into Dani Johnson. She's amazing.
Prior to plugging into DaniJohnson.com and First Steps to Success, I was up to my eyeballs in debt. I was a failing father, absentee dad, never there when my kids were actually awake, not spending time with my family. After plugging in and attending several events, I was able to pay off over $54,000 worth of debt. I was able to change my schedule and adhere so that I can actually be with my family instead of just chasing to support my family. I'm now there for breakfast almost every day. I'm there for dinner almost every day. My kids are trying to get me to put them to bed all the time. We have a lot of fun together. If any of that relates to you, join me. Your next step is to just sign up. Don't think about it. Get there with us and join us. The next First Steps to Success.
Hi, I'm Amy Wake from Dallas, Texas. Prior to plugging into DaniJohnson.com, I was spiritually broken. My debt was multiplying, and I had sabotaged all my relationships. Since plugging into First Steps, I paid off $14,000 in 2.5 months in debt. I have a deeper relationship with God than I've ever had, and I completely restored the relationship with my mom and many other people in my life. So if any of these areas are important to you, get registered right now for First Steps to Success.
Prior to plugging into DaniJohnson.com, I was 70 pounds overweight and had a huge problem with overeating. Not only did I do it to myself, I shared it with my son and my husband. And so now, since my First Steps, going to First Steps, I have released 54 pounds and I did some crazy stuff. I hiked the Half Dome on Yosemite National Park this year. I cycled across America on my bicycle, 3,600 miles, and I just finished my first Olympic triathlon last week. So if you want to stay healthy, learn how to have that change of mindset, you got to go to the next step.
Prior to getting dragged out to First Steps to Success, I was living a really pointless, hopeless day-to-day existence. I had no dreams, I had no goals. I'd planned a suicide for Christmas time. I was working a job I despised with people I despised. I just had no idea where I was going. Since being dragged out, it was almost 3 years ago, I come to love my job. I'm alive. I've paid off over $180,000 in debt in the last 3 years. I love my job. I get promoted regularly. I have a family now like I never had before, and hopes and dreams that I get to see happen every day. So your life might be perfect. Maybe you got a lot of hope, a lot of dreams, great job, great family, but if you're missing any of those, you gotta go to DaniJohnson.com and get signed up for the next event, and I'll see you there.